Hi, Matt Farr here, and I wrote The Holy Grail of Productivity. This is a special report that will help you to be more productive and more engaged in every area of your life, particularly your business. Now, before I explain exactly what is contained within this report, let me ask you one question. What do you think is the number one resource or asset that you have available to you as an entrepreneur? Pause this video for just a moment and jot down your top 3 answers, and I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back. So what answers did you come up with? Maybe you said your time. Maybe you said your money. Perhaps you said your relationships, or even your network. Maybe you even said your mindset or your mental capacity. Well, either way, you'd be right, because each of these assets have their own merit. But what I would suggest is the most important asset or resource that is available to you as an entrepreneur is in fact your energy. Now let me explain for just a minute why I say this. When it comes to spending or investing any of those other assets, how you do so is determined by how much energy you have available. How valuable is your time if you're unable to fully engage in a task at hand? And what is the one factor that determines how well you can engage in anything? Your energy. Time management is important, but good time management relies upon good energy management. If you were to go to the gym, how effective a workout are you going to have, and how well are you going to spend that time in the gym if you have no energy? The same is true whether you're talking about your relationships, your mindset, or even how you spend your money. So let me give you an example from my own life to help make this more real for you. One area I've always struggled with has been my sleep. I've either struggled to get to sleep, I've struggled to stay asleep, and then woken up and struggled to get back to sleep. I've struggled to get to bed on time or not get enough sleep, or I've woken up tired. Now, when I've suffered with my sleep, I find there's a whole knock-on effect to lots of other areas of my life. For example, I'm certainly tired at certain points in the day. I can't concentrate as well, I'm less focused. My energy is on the whole much lower. And obviously the knock-on effect to that, it would be if I had to go to the gym, my workouts would take twice as long and I'd get half as much done. I tend to procrastinate on a lot more, particularly on those important but challenging tasks. My emotional state is much less stable. I'm more likely to feel impatient or have a less understanding of situations or people. And I'm certainly much less able to deal with more challenging situations. I also find that whilst I'm an optimistic person on the whole, when I have had less sleep, those times are associated with feeling less optimistic or more negative. To understand this a lot more, and to learn some of the secrets very few entrepreneurs even know exist, let alone understand about long-term sustainable energy, simply complete your email address in the box below and I'll send you this special report. And as an extra bonus, I'll also send you my weekly tips and advice, completely free to you, as well as my assessment and report on how you manage your energy. Again, absolutely free. So get filling out.